Guys, is it just me, or are we seeing more and more dead animals, killing of animals, roadkill, things on TV of animals being euthanized and shot? There's just a bear in Westchester shot. I see roadkill at least 5 times a day, and I'm praying to St. Francis of Assisi and Archangel Felier and Archangel Azrael to help them with their smooth transition to the other side multiple times a day. And then I keep seeing things on social media for my town and community. Dogs keep getting out. Dog missing. Dog seen here. Dog out. Dog found on Route 210. The animals are leaving. Does anybody else feel this? The animals have had enough with humans. I don't know what's going on, but does anybody else feel this? Because this is happening a lot. It's almost like they have seen that humans are not prioritizing them. We're exploiting them. We're interbreeding them. We're mass producing them. We're dominating them. We're using them as accessories or clothes. Overindulging in them for food. Why wouldn't they be running away? Right? I mean, and then I had a moth just arrive on my windsill and just die right in front of me. Like, it's almost like they're just leaving themselves at our feet. And so I just put Mother Mary next to him because I felt like he was going to go, and then he did. This is not a surprise that the planet is sick. The animals are done. Like, I just want to know if you guys are seeing this too, if you feel this too, if this... Okay, so I just picked a card on this to get a reading on what's going on. And this is the card that I got. So, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So, the question I asked was, how are the animals feeling? Why is this happening? And the response is because, like, they're retreating. They need to be replenished. They need to rest, and they need to be held. They need to be loved. So this is the reading. This is what it is. And that makes total sense. It completely resonates because they're definitely not getting the rest that they need here. They're not being held here. They're not being replenished here. You can see the water. You can see the moon. Like, there's no recharging happening for them. There's no protection. Like, not enough. We're just not doing a good enough job. And we can do so much better, is the point. The other point is that we can send them healing from where we are. We can pray for them. We can send them energy. We can try to communicate with them telepathically through the third eye and send them love. And we can also ask for help from our guides, from our guardian angels, from whoever you connect with that is source for you. These are things that we can do and that we should be doing to protect them, because it's so important. They're a part of divinity. They're a part of us. We're one and the same. Separatist consciousness is no longer surviving in the matrix. We're all ascending. We're all moving up. And those that are not with the unity consciousness mindset in the higher frequencies and realms, there's a split happening right now. So we can do better. We can come together to help one another. Yeah, those staying stuck in the old paradigm are just getting left behind. So the other card that I picked was the Pillar of Light. So this is the vibration rising. This is the animals being the oracle. So this, in tandem with this topic of the animals, it feels like they are light and they're rising. They're leaving. They've had enough. They're going away. It feels like they've had enough. And this is just what I've been feeling. This is what I got on the read. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think about this. Have you been seeing this as well? Is this just something I'm noticing in, New York and the East Coast, or is this also happening all around the US or all around the world, wherever you're tuning in from? Gosh, let me know what you guys are thinking, and please send love and light and healing to the animals. Okay, and lastly, I had to pick a final card for a call to action because I wanted to know, is there anything else? Is there anything else that we can do to help this? And the card that I got is, you're already doing it. That's a clear answer. It says, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So what that tells me is that talking about it with you guys and asking you guys to send prayer and love and light and healing. Archangel Raphael is amazing for healing. Archangel Michael to protect them and keep them strong. You know, whoever, you know, you feel is ideal or a fit for you to call on, whoever you're connected with. This card tells me that this is what we should be doing. We're already doing it. We're doing the best that we can. We can do better though, I still feel like. So let me know if you have any ideas about that, and I hope you're all doing great. Now, I'm not at all telling you guys that you should do this, but I just want to say that this is a huge reason also as to why I went vegetarian a few months ago. Well, more pescatarian right now because I am crossing over. But I mostly am eating vegetables because I just can't with this imbalance of like the animals being so exploited and so mass produced and so easily available to us and so our slaves. Like, there's just no justification for it, because honestly, if people who eat meat, if they had to go out and actually kill that animal, do you think they would still do it? That's really the question. So that might make some of you uncomfortable to hear it that way, but that's really something to think about. If you had to kill the animal yourself, would you be eating meat? So, and the planet is at an inherent disimbalance right now anyway, so I could no longer in good conscience eat meat. That's where I'm at. Where are you guys at? And yeah, I don't want to be eating fish either. Every living thing has a soul, right? But when you energetically, when we consume something that has been killed, we become that energy. You consume death, you become death. So like, you don't realize it, but we pick up energies from things that we consume. Even putting lotion on your body, you know, our skin is our biggest organ. Your skin drinks whatever's in that lotion. So it's just important to start being cognizant and mindful about these things, and like not just walking in the grocery store that we're so entitled to have, picking something off the shelf, a big red meat, and then just stuffing it down our faces. Like, do you know everything? Do you have any clue what happened to get that meat there? Do you have any clue what's in that meat? Do you have any clue how that animal lived, how that animal was killed, what energy you consumed by consuming that animal, and how it's affecting you? Are these topics controversial? Yeah, of course they are. But if I can't talk about this on my channel, then where else can I talk about it? And I'm not here to help everybody feel comfortable, because if nobody's learning anything, then what's the point, right? How do we evolve? How do we experience evolution? I'm interested to know what you guys think about these thought-provoking topics and how you feel about animals. I mean, what it boils down to is I feel like a lot of humans see us as better than animals. They don't see us as equals at all. They just see us as the dominators on the planet, and it's like an entitled, egoist kind of thing, to be honest with you, because there's no credo that shows that we're better than them. Like, that's just, to me, that's just common sense. But let me know your thoughts down below and let's talk about it. The last thing I feel called to say is that I'm not making these videos to make you guys feel bad. I'm not making them. Listen, I'm on the same journey as you. I'm new to this. I've tried to cross over to vegetarian a few times and it didn't work. And that's because I wasn't ready, because I didn't personally fully understand the gravity of, just for me, the situation is, it's just very detrimental, and it's just very obvious how completely obliterated animals have become, how destroyed they've been. But I'm just wanting to provoke some thought and some curiosity in your minds about why you feel that you deserve to eat meat, and morally why you feel the way you do about it, and just to have a conversation about it and provoke some thought. I mean, not to mention the life-changing environmental effects that all of the overbreeding of animals has caused for our planet as well. The illnesses and sicknesses and diseases, and not even to mention all that. I'm just talking about I mean, there is so much to consider. There really, really is. We're spoiled. We can go to the grocery store and choose between 20 types of shampoo, no matter how many of those plastic bottles end up in the bottom of the ocean. Do I sound like a broken record? Maybe, but maybe the record keeps playing because nobody's listening. So let's figure out ways to raise awareness together. What can we do? What can we do? We can talk about it, that's for sure. And we can share. And we can, one person at a time, try to inspire others to see things this way, maybe. If we recycle better as a planet and as a country, if we live better and cleaner and more sustainably, but, you know, our country needs to educate us on how to recycle properly, right? I mean, what the is recycling here? Nobody knows. But then when I go to foreign countries like Italy and Sweden, they have like 6 different types of recycle bins in their homes. Every single person is provided that, like from the government, for example. And people don't litter in the streets. They don't do it. It doesn't happen. Sweden is actually so good at recycling that they have to import trash from the UK because they're so good at running on sustainable energy and recycled energy. So the knowledge is out there. The knowledge is out there for us to dip into, to pull from. So we can do this. This became an environmental conversation. But I mean, it is. We're talking about the environment and balance with the world and with animals. So again, let me know what you guys think.